Welcome. My name is David Honhold. I'll be your instructor for this semester for Government 2305. And I wanted to take a moment to walk you through the layout of the course, show you where everything is in case you've never used Blackboard before. So when you first log in, you're going to go to this content area. And on the left-hand side, you're going to see your toolbar. It'll have your syllabus, which you should read right away. It'll have the link to the discussion board, which will be due each Friday. It has a way to send me a message, although you can use this, but I really recommend that you use the Remind app. So one of the first things I want you to do today is go down to the bottom of this page and you're going to see instructions. Now I have two different sections, so make sure you follow the instructions for your section, okay? Um, this allows me to message you with updates about the course when you're not on Blackboard, right? And it allows you to send me a message or a chat if there's a question or a concern. I will get back to you if you use this message feature here, but I will get back to you faster if you use the Remind app. And feel free to send me text or messages whenever you want, even if at 2 o'clock in the morning. I might not get back to you, but don't worry about the time. Just send me the message, then I'll get back to you. All right. So let's start with the content. You're going to see your units here. You will probably only see your first unit. These will become available on certain dates. So if we go into the first unit, I've organized your assignments by week. So each week you're going to have a number of assignments. All right. If you don't have your textbook, I've included a PDF of the chapter right here. So you can just click on this, you can download the chapter, and you can begin reading it. And that way you don't have to wait until the books arrive, in case you don't have them. All right, so inside each folder for the week, you're going to see assignments. Now, they're sort of jumbled up and just smashed in here for the first week. But as the semester progresses, you're going to see certain assignments that should be done on Monday, and then certain assignments should be done on Tuesday. But in general, the first day you should be reading, all right? And probably should be reading it on Sunday before the week starts, right? So you start reading chapter 1, should have already read it, get it out of the way, okay? But before you read, you'll want to come in here because I include your chapter 1 learning objectives. So it lets you know what you should be looking for while you're reading. And I highly encourage you guys to take notes and define some of the key terms so that you're familiar with them for your quizzes and your exams. All right? If you don't know how to take notes, use your learning objectives as your guide. So there are 7 different objectives here. Each one of these could be a section in your notes where you basically just do what it asks you to. So it says describe the importance of political thinking and democracy. So give a few bullet points that explains why democracy is important or why political thinking is important in a democracy, right? You have to do a discussion almost every week. There's a few weeks you don't. If you don't know how to create a thread or post a thread, go ahead and watch this video. It explains how to do that, okay? There's usually going to be a PowerPoint of some kind. Some will have commentary, some won't. But again, this is just another tool you can use to help review the material in the chapter. Right? When you write your discussion, there's going to be a rubric. And I include the rubric so that you know how you're being graded. You're in college now, so I'm hoping to see deeper writing, not just superficial bullet points. It should be written out nicely, okay? This will explain how you're going to be graded. And the big thing here for me also is the responses. Make sure they're more than just, oh, that's a great post, and I really liked your post. Your responses should extend the thinking or even offer new opinions. You should be explaining why you agree with that person or why you disagree. Maybe offering a link to an article that supports your opinion or some facts, right? So this is a chance for you to take the person's original post and build upon it or begin to tear it apart in a very polite manner, okay? I also put in here a few Quizlets into each unit. So if you go to Quizlet.com, in case I don't have it, just search We the People, and you'll probably find a Quizlet for the chapter you're working on. Okay, but I'll try to put them in for you. In the syllabus right here, you want to read over this, make sure you understand how the course works, how you're going to be graded. Okay, notice how the exams are 40%, so they're very, very important. I'm gonna open the exams on Fridays, and then I'll reopen them on Mondays. I do this so that if anybody's absent on a Friday or absent on a Monday, everybody has an opportunity to take the test. But as a bonus, I allow you to have 2 attempts. So if you're there both Monday and Friday, you can go ahead and take the test twice if you want, and it'll record your highest score. Okay? You'll notice here there are some miscellaneous assignments. Those will vary depending on the week. The discussions are always going to be due on Friday. Make sure you get those done. I want to be grading them on Saturday. I want to get that done. Quizzes, you can take them an unlimited number of times. So this can act as a review for an exam. Just take a quiz to review. But you have to have at least 1 grade in the quiz column. So you have to take it at least once. But if you don't do well, you can take it again. And then take it again until you have a grade that you're satisfied with. I would hope that I would see nothing but 90s and above in the quiz column. All right, they can be a real nice tool to help review for the exam, so that's it earlier. You'll also notice farther up at the top of the syllabus that I include in here some spiral quizzes. What spiral quizzes are is it takes the content from the previous chapters and builds a quiz so that you're constantly seeing the material from earlier chapters so that you don't forget it. So that when it comes time to take the exam, hopefully you've seen the material a few times and it's still fresh in your memory. I did have my last class take this every day, but they gave me a lot of grief about it. So I'm going to roll it back to at least twice per week, hopefully 3 times per week, right? It's really up to you, but you have to take it at least twice, right? My goal here is that you're taking it enough times that you're starting to memorize the information, okay? So let me close by saying just a little bit about my beliefs. It's very hard to teach a course like this and be completely unbiased, even when professors tell you they are being unbiased. What they don't talk about says as much as what they do talk about quite often. So I'm more of a libertarian kind of person. I don't believe in a big, strong government. I believe in a lot of individual freedom. And so the people that you're going to see in my course, people like Tom Woods, also share that view. You don't have to necessarily agree with the view. I just want you to understand where the point of view comes from, right? Whether you choose to agree with it or not, I don't really mind, right? As long as you understand it. When you're writing your discussions, feel free to disagree with what you see. You're not going to be graded harshly for it as long as you're supporting your opinions, right? In fact, it makes the discussions a little more interesting when there's disagreements. So as we go through this course, I think you'll learn a great deal if you put in the time and effort. All right? It's like anything else. You get out of it what you put into it. So again, I'm looking forward to this year. If you have any questions, just message me on Remind, and I'll get back to you.